Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Candace Smith, and this is Phat Talk. I want to thank you so much for joining. I am so excited to have Plusletics Apparel and Tiffini Holmes with us today to talk with us once again about health-related topics. According to the media, according to probably everybody else, they got something to say. As plus size people, we are never concerned about our health. We're never concerned about, being fit and being active and things like that. But honestly, for most plus size people, being fit, being healthy, our weight is like something we can never forget. It's like always on our minds. The thing that I've just learned is that it's according to you, whether it's going to be a positive thing or a negative thing. So I'm excited about this discussion. I enjoy having them because it's not a lot of space. It's not a lot of opportunities sometimes that we get to talk about, like in a comfortable setting where we won't feel attacked.
Yeah.
Where we can just like really share our thoughts and our feelings about certain things. So I'm excited to have you ladies, join me today for this topic. Of course, I'm super excited for Plusletics Apparel. We have been teaming up to bring you guys so many different things. We kicked off with hashtag 30 Walk, which is still going on. Hey, we got some leggings. We got some pullover sweaters for you that you can still get out as the weather is changing. You can still get out and do your hashtag 30 Walk. Yeah.
Amen.
So it's 30 minutes. It's just committing 30 minutes for 30 days to getting up and just walking. And you can walk the mall. I did that the other day. You could walk the mall. You don't have to even be outside in the elements. So we also have been doing defining your curves, weightlifting Wednesday. That's been super awesome, even though I cannot bend and do nothing right now because my legs hurt. Just thought I'd let y'all know that I was trying to get in my bed last night like, screaming to the top of my lungs because my legs hurt from those squats earlier this week. So somebody was like, you need to stretch and you need to keep doing. I'm like, I can barely walk.
It's gonna be so worth it because I'm building us up, because at some point we're going to put some steps in there as well.
Ooh. Yeah. What you trying to do to us?
I am building you up.
Okay, I'm excited. I am, even though it's sometimes a painful journey, it's still a very good journey. I do feel a lot better ever since I've started back getting active. So I do feel a lot better. I'm just so excited about all of the things that we've been teaming up to do. Curves at Play and lingerie just dropped. Yes, last week it was super exciting. We went live from Fat Tablets Magazine TV and got to share so many different products and services that Plusletics Apparel offers. So I am so excited. Anything you want to add to that?
Only thing I really want to add to that is that I really and truly want to see more activity with the Define Your Curves on Weightlifting Wednesday. We have the IGTV that's on Plusletics Apparel. Please, please, please take advantage of it. It's a free program. We're going to also ask that you come over to the website, plusleticsapparel.com, so that you can open up a free account, absolutely free. Sign up for our weekly newsletter so that you get the exercise routine in advance and prepare for it. So you'll see in the last one, I'm asking us to use weight plates. Before I asked for dumbbells, I asked for kettlebells. Now this time I'm asking for weight plates, and then next week, I'm gonna ask for you to include a exercise ball or stability ball. So we're gonna start using or including more equipment. So if I can get you to come sign up and you open up the free account on PlusLeticsApparel.com, absolutely free. And every week you'll receive your new workout. You're already getting your cardio in if you're doing the 30 minutes of walking every day and making sure it's a brisk walk as well. And on top of that, you're getting your weight training in. And what's so great about the workout, it's 3 segments. You got your warm up, which is 3 exercise. You have your first circuit, 3 exercise, and then your last circuit, 3 exercise. So all you have to do is just keep changing them up so that the workout stays hot and exciting. And then you can always intensify the workout with either doing more reps, more sets, or heavier weights. And you'll keep bringing yourself to the next level. And then we're going to keep incorporating different routines, exercises, and equipment so it gets better and better and better each week. So that is what I'd like to offer so we can have more people join us each week.
Yes, so I'm excited about that, you guys. Like, Plusletics Apparel offers more than just plus size athletic wear, although that's
Correct.
awesome enough. You know, I'm super excited to connect with business owners that really take what they're doing to heart and serious, and they really want to help utilizing their companies and their business and what they're doing. You know, not everybody is doing that. Some people just put their stuff out and it's like, hey, give me your money, you get your product, and we done.
Right.
You know, but there are companies and business owners that really want to give back to the community. They really want to use their brand in a really good and impactful way. And we have to support those people. And that's just all there is to it, you know. So I encourage you to do the videos. The videos kind of like encourage me to make sure I'm still cute and not like having like a bad attitude while I'm working out, because I gotta smile because I'm on camera. And that's just the truth, because I don't like working out. I really don't. I prefer to walk, or I prefer to like do aerobic size stuff. So you know, I gotta look for the encouragement any way I can get it. So turn
there
that camera on and get your workout on. Turn on some music and do what you gotta do.
Yeah, hit those squats, girl.
Yes, exactly. So Plusletics Apparel is taking care of us in our athletic wear and providing us with health-related programs. And then Coach Tiffini is here to be a guide and to really give you like a personalized inventory of maybe areas that you can work on. And what are some other things that you offer, Coach Tiffini?
Thank you. What I offer is basically a tailor-made way of healthy living for your lifestyle. I help people figure out what works best for them. You know, like if you were to come to me and you're like, Tiff, I don't like working out. So we figure out what you do like to do. If you like walking, then we put together a walking program that makes sense for you. If you like to dance, then we find ways for you to incorporate dance into your program. But it's really about making health accessible, fun, relatable, easy for everyone. So from the food you eat to the way you think to the way you move your body, we just weave that into life so it becomes as common as going to work or going to school, eating, sleeping, showering. Wellness is just one of those everyday things.
Amen to that.
Okay, I totally agree. And one thing I love following you on Facebook, because, you know, we do see a lot of people that showcase their doing fitness, but you actually add a lot of inspirational, and I don't mean just like a one quote or something. You really go into detail about, you know, how doing what you're doing is transforming your life, and then how you see, you know, it transforming other people's lives as well. And so I really love that, because a lot of people may not recognize recognize how much your weight and fitness and sometimes eating habits is tied into so much personal and so much of another level or aspect of your life. And so to see, you know, you point out like, okay, there's growth in this area, but there's also growth in other areas just by you disciplining and, you know, going through this process of making yourself better. So I really enjoyed that.
Well, I want to piggyback off of, I apologize, Coach, but I want to say something before you give her kudos. So here, I too follow Coach as well. And what I love is I follow you on IG. And I do believe that we're also Facebook friends as well. But I follow you on IG and I love your IG stories, especially in the morning when you're out and about. That's very encouraging because trying to get yourself disciplined to become a morning person is something very difficult. But I see that when you're out and about and you're going through your day, even if it's a rough day, because you put something out, I want to say it's either was last week or the week before, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Coach, where it was, you know, you put something out about even if it's a rough day, you still have to, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, you still have to get up and get things done and get things moving. And it looked like you were in some type of shopping mall or some type of parking place. And I just enjoy seeing it. And because there are mornings, because I still have a 9 to 5. And so there are mornings when I get up, and especially if I work really, really late on with Plusletics late at night, the next morning, I don't want to get up sometimes and exercise. And those lazy nights, I actually go to bed with my workout clothes on so that I can't get up. And a lot of times because my face look horrible, I don't tape my walking because I like tonight, you probably can see I have bags now because I might have stayed up really late talking to my vendors. But I remember seeing that and it made me have such a good day. So by the time I clocked into work, I had a great, really, really, really great experience. And honestly, I fed off of your energy, off of that IG story and pulled it into my energy, right? And it gave me such a boost in the morning and that day when I clocked on and started working with others. So now you can go ahead and give her kudos. But yes, I not only, watched her and was like, oh, this is a great woman. I really want to partner with her and collab with her. But she continues to inspire me personally as well.
Right. So that's one success story of many. I'm pretty sure that you have, Tiffany, of just like the impact that you have on people. Rather, I'm all the way here in Florida. You're in Chicago, but you're still making right, and you're in New Orleans, so you're making an impact in people's lives, you know what I mean, that's clear across the country. And that's something, right. That's something that's definitely needed. Now, we've done recordings before. You guys got to go back and check out our first interview because Tiffany really broke down what she does as a health coach. So I encourage you to go check that video out because this particular time we want to really focus more. We've had some questions about like, what are some programs that you offer? What are, some of the services that you provide? So I want you to kind of elaborate on that.
Wow.
Okay. First, let me say thank you guys so much for your kind words. It never gets old hearing how just watching me live my daily life impacts other people. And the reason I try to be so transparent is because I want people to know that transformation is not an easy journey and it's not a perfect journey. It's not all mountaintop experiences and success. There are going to be some low points, there are going to be some hard times. And one, you have to be prepared for those moments. And two, you have to push through them anyway. So that's why I try and be super real with demonstrating and showing my real life, but then I also bring that into coaching people. So part of the services that I offer when we're coaching is we prepare for the peaks and the valleys, right? You can't get super ecstatic when things go really well and then you just want to lose your mind and revert back to what you've been doing because you've arrived at the mountaintop now. And you can't just fall apart when things are at a low point. So level setting is always a part of the coaching, and behavior change, because transformation comes from what you consistently do. It's not an occasional thing. So it's always about incorporating consistency and really harping on the fact that this is a lifestyle thing. I do that through one-on-one individual coaching, but more often than not now, I'm doing virtual 12-week classes to help people on a weekly basis. There's a weekly lesson plan, and you do the lesson plan. There's homework involved in that. And then I have what I call office hours, virtual office hours, where I will host a live on a social media platform for people who've signed up for the 12-week course, and they can ask me questions. As part of that, they get some one-on-one coaching. But then the bigger thing is you get a group that is supportive of you because they're all going through the same process. So it's like the best of both worlds, right? You get your cheerleading from your support group, but you still get the individualized one-on-one stuff with me personally. So that's the wave of the future. The first course is Transformation 101. So for people who are just getting started in their journey or who need a restart to their journey, that would be the course for them to take. I've written a book that's called Balancing the Scale, What I Learned, What I Gained While Losing. That's available on Amazon, and it just talks about the journey of me losing my first 150 pounds. And there's some exercises in there and worksheets in there that people can use that were helpful to me when I was going through my journey.
Awesome. Now, you use a lot of different vocabulary that I think, just for myself personally, I don't usually include when I'm even thinking about weight loss and working out and eating right, which is like preparation and consistency, level settings. It's like, okay, these are not even words that I'm like considering, but just hearing you talk about them, it's so important to have that framework and to have that foundation. Like, okay, let's think about your weak areas before we jump into this, because that's me all the way. It's like, I'm doing good. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the weight come off. I'm feeling myself feeling better, but I'm not prepared for those moments that come in and distract, or, you get sick, and I'm not prepared for how to bounce back. So it's just like, I let go. And then months go by, and it's like, man, I don't even remember the last time I exercised or, thought about the how excited I was to start. And it just makes you feel more down about it. Like, why even bother, So.
Yeah. And that's a lot of people, a lot of people either do like a fad diet where it's like, do this for 30 days and lose this amount of pounds, and they'll do that, and then they'll be like, okay, cool, and go right back to whatever they were doing before, or they'll be doing the right things and they'll be consistent with it, but then they'll plateau. And it'll be like, well, what is the point in putting myself through this if it's not going to work?
Right.
As opposed to thinking about the long haul. We are a microwave society. We want the quick fix, and transformation doesn't work that way. And so that's why I'm here to keep saying, I'm going to keep pushing you. I'm going to be your cheerleader. I'm going to be your coach. I'm going to be your reality check too, though. And that's the part that's missing so much from most people's personal journeys when they don't have that.
I totally agree. So Total Transformation Solutions, that's Coach Tiffini, and she's been speaking with us about, the different programs that she offers. And one thing that we mentioned in the other video that I do want to touch on just a little bit is just the importance of the role you play in the community. We have it in our heads so solidly that we need a primary care physician. We have it in our heads so solidly that we need an OBGYN. We have made those be foundational things to make sure that we're healthy and we got those people secure. But there is a need for someone to have a health coach in their life, especially if they're having health issues or they're embarking on this journey. I feel like the health coach kind of offers a little bit more than, you know, a personal trainer, you know, because I've paid for the personal training and I get yelled at for a few hours, you know, a few hours during the session, but that's basically it. And to be honest, I kind of lost faith in a personal trainer because I always get with one that's skinny, you know, and I just don't feel like they understand what I'm going through. You know, it's like, come on, just do it. It's like, wait a minute. Have you ever tried to do this with 200 and plus pounds?
Right.
You know,
all over your body,
exactly.
not just, you know, stabilized as a barbell or
right.
weight. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's differences, it's things that we're having to consider, even on the apparel side. You know, we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Like, we have to consider our wardrobe while we're working out. There's so much going on. I can just remember looking around in different like Zumba classes that I've taken. Like, they don't have the things that I have to worry about. I have to pull and tug and tuck
All
and
the
make
jiggly
sure.
bits.
Right. I don't even get to just come in and just enjoy the workout or put my mind completely on that. It's always so much to worry about. So one thing I did want to just ask you was, what advice would you give women over 35 trying to lose weight and get healthy?
Okay. So I'm going to go back 1 second to talk about the personal trainer. I do think personal trainers are important. I do think that for many, there is a gap in just doing the training versus the healthy lifestyle part of it. Now, I was fortunate enough to, after a couple tries, get with a trainer who is very well versed in modifying workouts and tailoring them to the size, and who was very instrumental in helping me develop a healthy lifestyle. So I think that you have to be mindful and search for those trainers, especially again in a society where we just look at it. I do think personal trainers aren't, they look the part. So if they look fit, then they can make me fit. And that's not always the case. So you do have to be mindful of that. But trainers do have some, in fact, I like to work closely with trainers. So ideally I have my clients work with me as their health coach and then have a trainer. Also, because you do need somebody to work out for you in that way. So trainers I think of as in the moment, as coaches are long term. Right, because I'm teaching you how to live your life for yourself to the point where I work myself out of a job. I don't want you to need me for indefinitely. So that's that. So my advice for women over 35 is probably the same advice that I would give anybody, and that's make wellness a priority. And it doesn't have to be super time consuming. What I tell people is if they can dedicate 4% of their day, which is 1 hour, to their wellness, whether that's workout, whether it's meal prep, whether it's meditation, prayer, reading, getting in a quiet space, doing something every single day that takes care of your well-being, mind, body, and spirit will keep you healthy for life. And you just have to be consistent with that and dedicate that time to yourself. If you can't do it as 1 full hour, 2 30-minute intervals, 4 15-minute intervals, 6 10-minute intervals, something, but give yourself 1 hour a day.
I totally agree
with that.
Yes,
Completely
I do.
agree with that.
You know, it's a part of self-care. You know, I don't know if some people have that word a little twisted, thinking that it is just like a relaxation time, but it's a time set aside to make your life better, to improve, do things to improve your health. And so, like you're saying, that time is definitely needed for us in the improvement of just us. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I definitely agree. I want to thank you once again. I've had a few people inquire about you. I just directed them to you. How can people reach out to you if they're wanting your services?
Absolutely. So they can always visit my website, which is totaltransformationcoaching.com, or they can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all at TTW Coach.
Okay, perfect. And now I want to let you all know this is once again another Plusletics Apparel project. Now she invited Coach Tiffini to come on board and introduce, Fat Tablets magazine to the great things that she's doing. So Plusletics Apparel, thank you so much once again for that, because we do need this. Your services are definitely needed within the community and just on a personal level. So I definitely appreciate that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the reason why we go out and we seek professionals and do our due diligence here at Plusletics Apparel is because it's again piggybacking off of what you're saying, to your point earlier. It's not just about selling our activewear. It's about informing the public on how to become healthier, how to love yourself where you are, and help you improve yourself, even if it's not getting smaller, but making sure that you're strong enough to carry the weight that is on you, making sure that you're mindful. And I do mean mindful of what you're putting in your mouth. And it takes us back to, I don't know for you ladies, but it takes me back from when we were children and you had the commercial, and the little commercial would say, "You are what you eat," right? And when you're young, you're not thinking about it. But now that we're older, we are what we eat. If our skin is reacting to something, it could be it could be hormonal because we are women, but also on those times when it's not hormonal, it could be what we put in our mouth. You know what? I'm kind of irritated right now. Again, it could be, you know what? Maybe you're not supposed to be drinking cow's milk. Maybe you need to move over to a nut milk, right? And so all of those different things we have to bear in mind, especially as we start aging 30, 35, 40, 45, our body just respond very differently. And then we have to be mindful of what we put in our mouth, because we have to know what they're feeding us with all these almost whole foods that we're purchasing at the supermarkets. So those are things that we want people to be mindful of. But of course, I don't have that expertise. Plusletics Apparel, no one that I'm a solopreneur, so I don't have that expertise. So that's why I went out and did my due diligence, stalked her for a while. I know she wasn't aware. Stalked her for a while, made sure that she was real, because a lot of people, enjoy going out and pretending, to be something that they're not. And after watching her for weeks and weeks and saying, you know what, this is not pretend for her. This is
Right.
something real. This is a part of her life. This is in her DNA, right? And I know I'm talking about you as if you're not here. No disrespect, of course, Coach. But this is the conversation that I'm having with myself, that I'm having out loud with you ladies. And I said, you know what? I want to work with her. This is who I want to work with. This is who I want to bring in. And of course, I'm just starting out. Plusletics haven't been around for a long time. We launched in August of 2019. However, every time I make a move, it's thoughtful. And I don't make knee-jerk decisions. And I don't just look at someone for a couple of weeks. I study them, and I do literally stalk them from my personal page. It's from my personal page until I'm ready to introduce them. Then I do have a company. Yeah. So I do appreciate, Tiffini, you know me, Candace, every step I take, from purchasing the clothing to purchasing the bras to the lingerie, I do my due diligence first, and I do the same thing when I'm looking at adding a professional to collaborate with. Yeah. So, Coach, I can't say enough. That's all I can say.
And yes, she does do that. She does. She will stock you for a good 2 to 3 weeks. And then she may come back to me and be like, no, I don't know about that person. I seen I don't know if we're going to go forward with them. But she will spend a good amount of time checking you out, making sure you're consistent. And I love that. And I'm
educated.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it
Jesus.
should be. So I definitely appreciate that. Now we have so much in store coming up.
Yes.
I don't know if you're ready to mention the challenge. Are you ready to mention that, or
Think we're ready to mention the challenge, and
okay,
if we have to tweak it a little bit, we can
okay,
tweak it. But
right?
yes. So as we all know, we got about 70 days left to the new year. And we all know that people enjoy making their New Year's resolution. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to grease the wheel a little bit, pave the way a little bit into 2020 when it comes down to your health and your wellfulness, because we want to get it all in there. So we're going to challenge everyone. We're going to do a 21-day challenge starting December 1st. 21 days up to Christmas. We're going to challenge you to eat at minimum each day to get your roughage. Roughage is important, people. All these people with these gut health and all of this leaky bowels. And I know that was just gross what I just said. I apologize, everyone. However, roughage is important. So with that being said, we're challenging you that you're going to eat 2 salads a day. Now that doesn't include macaroni salad, and doesn't include potato salad. Don't even try it. Don't try it. We're talking about real rabbit food, as some people like to call it. We're talking about the arugula. We're talking about the chard. We're talking about the collard greens, and we're talking about putting, some. Now I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, so we love our fish. We love our shrimp. We love our scallops. So you can put your protein on top of it, but we're going to ask that you watch the salad dressing, watch how much croutons and bacon bits and all of those things that you put on it, because we still want it to be healthy. So out of your meal planning, hopefully you're doing anywhere between 4 to 5 meals a day. Out of your 4 to 5 meals a day, we're only asking that 2 are salads. And that they can be big salads. It could be, and Coach Tiffini, you, of course, please jump in anytime if I'm saying incorrect information. But it can be, honestly, sometimes I've eaten a whole bag of salad in one day. And so it could be as much salad as you want, but we want you to watch what you put on it. And of course, we want you to use lean protein. So, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not into ham. I'm not a ham eater. So, I'm not going to say stay clear of ham, but I'm not a ham eater. But you can choose your lean ground meats. You can choose, I love ground turkey. You can choose your ground turkey. You can do ground, I've seen it the other day now, in Whole Foods. You can do ground breast of chicken. And so, of course, you could do your chicken, and you could do your thigh meat. You could do shrimp, fish, whatever your lean, tuna. You got the little tunas in the pack. Now those are a little bit high in sodium, but if you're drinking enough water, hopefully you're getting about a gallon in a day. But if you're drinking enough water, that should flush the sodium out. So what we're going to say to you, if you do this and you're going to post your 2 salads a day on your IG account, and you're going to tag Plusletics at hashtag 21 salad days, and you're going to tag Plusletics at Plusletics Apparel on your IG account. And what we're going to also ask you to do is sign up, and we'll have a sign up sheet, and we'll send it all out to everyone and have you log in and sign up for it. And what we're going to do at the end of the 21 days, we're going to judge and see who ate the most salads, who had the lowest BMI, body mass index, because we're looking for you to lose a little fat, hopefully gain a little muscle, because you're going to do workout Wednesday, weightlifting Wednesday with us. And we're looking for you to be successful, getting your mindset prepared for the new year, and working with Coach Tiffini, getting with her and starting one of her one-on-one programs, getting into her 12-week group, so that you're getting your mind prepared for your new lifestyle. That's what we're doing, okay? So we're paving that way, we're greasing that wheel. So that's what we're doing. And the winner will receive $100 shopping spree at Plusletics Apparel We're serious about this, people.
Wow.
We're serious about your health.
You could get a lot for that.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get a whole bunch for that.
Like seriously, your wardrobe for your athletic wear will be set. And you could get some lingerie on top of it.
Yeah. Heat up the nights.
Okay, so that is the 21-day salad challenge. Now I love me some salads. I really do. So maybe if you all have recipes, I'll put my recipe out there. If y'all have special salads that y'all make, because 21 days of it, I'm going to need some different types of salads.
Yes, not a problem. I got a whole bunch for you, sister. I got you.
All right. So I'm looking forward to that. I do enjoy that. And I feel like it's really good to have that before the new year, because sometimes it's hard to go from the Christmas splurge.
Right.
All of a sudden you gotta, just scale it all the way back come January 1st. So this is a good transition into like getting there, because we all know we're gonna do it. Come January 1st, we're gonna okay, I'm gonna try this again, do it the right way.
Correct.
Might as well get prepared for it a little bit. And you get $100 in Plusletics Apparel. So that is awesome.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, if I get a whole lot of people, we may inch that $100 up a little bit more.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right. Just to entice you to do the right thing for yourself.
So we do have a little bit of time to sign up. We'll be giving out more information as that date approaches. However, in the meantime, please be sure to check out Plusletics Apparel on Phat Magazine TV. We're going live Saturday, October 26th at noon
Eastern Standard Time.
Central Standard Time. I'm getting better.
Yes, you are.
I'm getting better. So we had a great time last.
We did. Oh my gosh, it was awesome.
It was really, really good. So I'm looking forward to this Saturday as well. We're going to be talking about healthy eating and meal prep. So I'm excited about that conversation.
Yes.
We got a lot of surprises in store for you, as well, again, as a giveaway. So I'm super excited.
Yes.
Yep. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been another Phat Talk with Plusletics Apparel with Total Transformation Solutions with Coach Tiffini. I'll have all of the information in the description box, so you can reach out to these ladies to ask them further about their services and their products. So I'm super excited to have you guys on the show today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time.
All right.
Peace.
Peace in.
Hello. Girl, you would not believe what I just saw online today. What happened, boo? I was on Facebook scrolling and ran across this company called Plusletics Apparel, right? What? Girl, yes. Plusletics Apparel is a company that focuses on health, fitness, and wellness. They have all of these cute, motivational, and inspirational and comical t-shirts. What? Hoodies. You lying. Sweatshirts. Stop. Yes, hunty. And guess what? What? They prices only starting at $20, boo. I know you lying. Girl, when I tell you I went ham on their online store, www.plusleticsapparel.com. What's that site again? www.plusleticsapparel.com. Say it one more time. That's www.plusleticsapparel.com. Girl, yes, you better write it down, because guess what? What? On top of all the great prices that they have, I was able to use my Phat 10 code to get 10% off my purchase, girl. Girl, let me get off this phone and get on www.plusleticsapparel.com so I can get me a few t-shirts, a few hoodies, and I might have to get me a long sleeve t-shirt as well. Yes, girl, we are about to be so cute in the gym when we work out. The gym? Work out?
suckers think you're tripping with, yes, I'm the boss. 745, white on white, that's Rick Ross.